Param pa 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 pam 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 pam. Pa 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 pam. Pa 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Good evening. 1 second now. 1 second. Good evening. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here for another stream of Plane Shift, trying to make our game a bit better every day, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Okay, so yesterday we worked on 2 buildings, right? And actually I finished the second one. I can show you how it looks if you want, even if some people will join later, so maybe they will ask me to show it again, but yeah. We had 2 pieces, this piece. By the way, I also added a door. There is a door now, so you can open it and close it. I think that probably the stone, I'm gonna redo them one day, but I don't know. Because I watched one of the sketches and they were way more interesting than this. But anyway, for now, I would say it's fine. So this one, right? And then we have another one, which is this one. So that is the second one that we worked on. Obviously, is a much larger building, and so unfortunately, it cannot have, you know, stylized and stylish curves, you know, minimal curves, because what you see in the sketches, right, is just, you know, it's just an idea. Like you see this sail in the front, and then the rest of the house is just like 3 lines, you know, escaping to the back. But the problem is that if you do the house that small, you know, you cannot even enter, right? You cannot even enter. Hello, Dotted Fish. Hey, welcome back. So the reality is then when you need a house, you know, the really you can open the door and you can go in and you can actually have a stair. I mean, it obviously becomes a bit more bulky, right? Like this, but I think there is no way around it, right? There is no way around it. So at the end, it is what I ended up, right? So we have a kind of a balcony here. I mean, it looks a bit like a sail, right? Of a boat. Yeah. But anyway, I think it's okay. So we have this nice window here. I added just a small element here in the middle. A small element just to make this part less boring, right? So I don't know if it's really visible, but whatever. Yeah, it's there. We have the lantern holder, which is here. So this one will hold the lantern that is actually arriving pretty much at this height. And we have, yeah, this part of the roof, which actually comes down and creates this small balcony. Now you cannot really go to the balcony. Well, I was thinking about it, but there is not enough space, right? Because if we make a balcony, you have the same problem with the sail, so the guy will not be able to exit. And anyway, the balcony is too small, so... and I think it will look bad if you have another door here, because the door will be giant, right? So the door will be arriving pretty much at this height, and there will be no window, right? So you cannot do it. There's not enough space, right? There's not enough space. So it's not possible. I thought about it, and I think I also tried to make it a bit larger, like it was a real balcony, but... So anyway, that's it. This is the second piece. I think it's good enough, and I decided to commission the textures. I don't know what will come out, but let's see. I decided to commission the texturing because the texturing, it takes me too much time and I'm not really good at it. So I took an artist on Upwork, which is one of the sites where sometimes I commission work, right? And I send him today to this guy. So let's see what it does. I hope. I mean, I show him some reference and stuff. So I hope he can. I show him the patterns but let's see. Okay, so now we move to the two other buildings, and the good news is that this building that I wanted to do was already made, right? You know that I said I want to do the TIE Fighter, and yeah, the TIE Fighter, and yeah, I made it. I mean, it was already made, right? Actually, it's not really a TIE Fighter. It's more of a... What is this one? Is the Y fighter? There's also the Y fighter, no? Yeah, the Y fighter, the Y wing. No, but is a TIE fighter with these wings, not with those wings. Yeah, more these wings. Yeah, exactly. Okay, anyway, I wanted to have this, right? I wanted to have this, and it was already done, so that's the good news. The bad news is that the scale was very off, so I just scaled it up a bit, and the problem is that, as usual, you know, there is no continuity. You see, there is zero continuity between this and this, and so this is what we have to work a bit today, right? I think I like this this motif here. I think it's very nice. I don't know if it was in the original, but I think it's pretty good. I think I will kill this flame. I think this flame is weird. I don't know. I think it's weird. I don't know if I want to have it this way. I think like this is slightly better. I don't know, I have to think about it. But for sure not like this. For sure not like this. I don't know. Yup. Now... Now let me check 1 second the... Hello, M96.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan? Nice. I think so, Michael. Maybe you are named Michael as well, because you are M something. Like the GTA Michael. Let me see, sketches, architecture. Sketches, architecture, what? Diaboli. I think it's here. Ah, yes, it was this part. Yeah, it was already like this in the sketch. You see the horizontal thingy. I like that element. I think it's a very nice element. I think it's a very nice element, and it should probably be also on the other houses somehow, but maybe not. It's just a bit brutal the way it was done, because as you can see, is really square, right? Can we add a new thingy? Is it also in the inside? Uh-oh. I think it is. No, it's not on the inside. And then why did it double? Why did it double? Ah, because it's fully modeled. No. Okay, we can delete the inside because obviously it's not needed. But I would split it this way, right? I would make it slightly more round. If possible. Now this is very hard to scale, because if I scale it, right? If I scale it, it will not work. No, it will not work. So I cannot scale it to make it more round. No. Well, actually, in certain places it actually worked. Like there, it worked. Where it didn't work is here. Why? Uh-oh, what happened here? Huh? Yeah, I think I want it a bit more round, no? Do we want it round, or do we want it... Because so if we make it more round, meant to be monkey. Okay. 96 is your birth year. Okay. Ah, monkey, I see it now. So not M96. I don't know if I want to have this round or I want to have this triangular like it was in the sketch. Because you see here it was cut off. I mean, it was really a blade. Kind of blade. I think it probably better as a blade, actually. So we will undo what we just did. But I think if we make it as a blade, first of all, it should be like that, right? But then I don't know if I want to have it. Should we have it like yeah, but that's impossible to do. I mean, it's impossible to do with a simple scale, I guess. Now, but the question was, can we do it like so if I scale it on the non-Z. Oh wow. And then yeah, this is what I was thinking, right? So that at least he has a border, because zero border, I mean, it looks like too low poly, right? But at least we have a kind of a border. We have a bit of a border. which is kind of broken, but anyway, we can fix it a bit. I think I like it more this way, actually. Like, and I don't know if I want to do that. If I want to do this part horizontal, so like you can put your beers there. Which streaming software do you use? Hello, A4T5AT or AAT SAT, AT SAT. I don't know. Anyway, hello. Which streaming software I'm using? I'm using Streamlabs. Streamlabs. It's working okay. Pam 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 pam. Let me change the music. Okay, I'll change the music. Just A4T. Ah, so A40. A4T or A40? Okay, so I think that we have this. I don't know why this thing is so weird. Probably should not be. Probably should not be. Anyways, inside, so you don't see it. Now, this door, right? This door is different than the other door. It is. And in the original sketch, it was also different. But I think I like it because it is a variation compared to the other door. So I think it gives some... you know, yeah, some variety to the thingy. So I think we will keep it this way. Now, in terms of sides, I think it's okay. I scaled it up now because it was way smaller, but I think it's fine. I think this guy will fit, and anyone else will fit. Now, I think the question is there enough space inside? What? Is there enough space inside to actually do anything with this building, right? Because if the building is too small, we cannot... I mean, it is a bit small, right? I mean, it is... I mean, if you look at it, imagine there is a table or something, right? It's very small. Like very few people are fitting into this, right? And I think it's a bit too small. I mean, So let me see maybe if we are losing some space with the walls. Maybe the walls are too thick. No, the walls are not thick at all. So the walls are really thin. So we are not losing space for sure. So I'm tempted to scale it, right? To make it slightly bigger, but if I do, then the proportion with the wings will become bad, right? As usual, it's a problem of style versus functionality. There is Blender, yes. You asked which streaming software I use. You didn't ask what 3D I'm using. So yeah. Yeah, but this is Blender, yes. This is Blenderinos. Blenderinos 411. Probably there is a new version out, but yeah, we're using this. Hello, Pose Cafe. Hi. Yeah, I'm using mostly Blender. In the past we also use other stuff, but yeah, I'm using Blender. What the? I did a GX this and it became like that. Interesting. Why? Okay, so do we expand it or not? I can easily expand it this way, and I can easily expand it this way, and I will keep the door the same size. The problem is that if we do that, then the wings, these two sails on the side, these two wings, right, will become smaller compared to the building. But you know what? I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. Oh wow. Here the wing, yeah, you see why the sketches are a problem. I mean, these wings are insanely big compared to the now. This is very nice, but this means that, you know, inside of this building there is space just for one table and two chairs. Ah, you made a typo. Okay. So, but I feel it's small. I feel it is small. I mean, let's imagine if we want to have like a blacksmith inside of this thing, right? Like a blacksmith. Do you think it will fit? I mean, we have like the forge here. The forge will be as big as this, right? I mean, I can try with cubes and say, yeah, let's try with cubes maybe. Let's go cubes. Cuberinos. So this cube is what? This cube is... oh wow. Do we have the rotation thingy? No, we don't. Why when you move the cube in... Huh? Why does that? Huh? Align rotation to target? Ah, okay. Yeah, I had the rotation, yes. So the cube is... I think by default is 1 meter by 1 meter, or no, it's 2 meter by 2 meters. How much is the cube? It's 2 meters by 2 meters. It's 2 meters by 2 meters. So 2 meters by 2 meters. Let's say that is a reasonable. Forge, right? Maybe not the biggest one, but these are reasonable, right? So imagine that you have inside of this thing, right? Placed here. Yeah, you see that it's nearly arriving at the door, right? So if you then have like two tools or whatever here, you are already out of space. That is what I was saying, right? Even if you have another thing that is like, I don't know, 1 meter, this is 1 meter by 1 meter. Let's say that you have a chair here or something, right? And another one here, you know, you already filled like the available space, right? So this thing is very small. Doesn't look small, but it's super small. It is super small. It is super small. Now, if we, I mean, I can scale it a bit, keeping the door, I mean, including the door, right? So that, so I can take everything and scale 3D cursor, assuming the 3D cursor is in the middle. I don't see it. Where is the 3D cursor? No, 3D cursor decided to go GG. So we put it back in 000. I mean, I can do this, right? But more than this, I think will become weird, right? If we consider our guy. I mean, this is already a very big door. Very big door. Oh my god. Right, so my bad. Right? So this is already a door of a... I mean, there is like a gate. It's no more a door of a house, right? So if we do it this way... Hello, Hula. Good evening. So if you do it this way, it really becomes like a double door, right? Like a double door. And now I guess we start to have a bit more space. Well, yes and no. I mean, we're still in trouble. We're still in trouble, but I think that we can. I think that we can do this. We can take 1, 2, and 3, right? Go transparency and start to do some damage, right? And start to do some damage, meaning that we take all of this and we move it. And we move it more like that, right? Now we lose the harmony here, but I think here I will split it multiple times because it is really too rough, right? So I will, yeah. Yeah, because that's really too rough.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. I don't know if I like what I'm doing. I think I'm making it worse. Like the original line was probably better actually, which is this one, because now I didn't move much. The original okay, so I made it larger. Now if you want to make it kind of deeper, can I move this without moving the... Yeah, I can. The problem is that if I move this like this, right, it starts to become very uneven, right, between that and that. So in theory, I should take all these vertices, excluding the one of the door. So basically this. And then I should put my pivot here. And then I should scale by pivot go in that direction, but I think I should include also all of this. And this, and this. So I should just exclude the door, I think. Yeah. And this wall, right? And then we can say, can you scale it that way? Right, so this maintains the, you see, it maintains the... Somehow, well, doesn't really, because this is not moving with that. No! No, it is. I mean, if I do G, obviously not. But if I do scale, right, it does. So I think the maximum we can reach is something like this, right? Where we basically match the wings. Now, this becomes a significant building now, right? So, but this in theory is a public building. So it's something that is not a house. It's something that is, yeah. Where people go to, I don't know, like a shop or... Uh-oh. So if we take it from the Z, right? Now I moved it so that this is no more in the middle, you see? There is no more in the middle, but I can move it back. Considering that the mirror is... I don't even know. The mirror is left-right, right? It's not this direction. The mirror is this direction. So now I center it back into the wings, right? So now it's larger and centered back into the wings. I think more than this I cannot do. I think this is already huge. This is already huge. Unfortunately, the space inside is still shit, but it's better than before. Right. I don't know what we have here. We have a bit of a problem in the. We have a bit of a problem. What is that? There is the inner wall compared to the roof. Like if the roof is not, well, we can slightly move it. We move the roof just a millimeter so that it is, yeah, it's covering that part. So yeah, and then we'll fix the wings. But so now at least there is a bit more space around, right? But it's still small. But we cannot do more than this. I think more than this will become very, very hard to place. I mean, we will need like World of Warcraft sides things, right? Where everything is huge. Like you see these halls that have like roofs of like 20 meters, right? Okay, so now the wings. I mean, obviously now they are a bit smaller than the original, as you can see. The proportion between the wing and the building was like it was like 3-to-1, right? It was like 3-to-1. So, or well, if you take this point, maybe no, it's 2.5 at least, 2.5. And here is like twice, but here we are less than twice, right? We are significantly less than twice. Like the ratio is the reverse of what we have in the sketch. So or we
Little miscalculation there.
A little miscalculation, exactly. So or we really make the wings bigger. But consider at the moment we are speaking of already how much? We are speaking of 9 meters already, right? So if you see it like
hesitation leads to defeat.
I know, but sometimes thinking is also important, you know. 0-2. So if you see it as a person, right? There is already like a building of 3 floors, right? 3, 6, 9. So is like 3 floors. So it's already very high. Now, can we make it higher? Yes, we can, but I think we will look a bit too much. Can I make the roof lower? Yeah, I can. Should I make the maybe that's an idea. Should I just lower the roof? Yeah, because actually the roof at the moment inside is 2 floors, right? But if I lower the roof, I think I will start to destroy the shape, huh? Because yes, I can take this and I can go down, right? It's not an issue. But But the door will become another thing, yeah? I mean, I can edit all of them together. But if I move this, I mean, the only thing that I can move down is this. I cannot move this down because this is really part of the shape of the. But even if I move this down, this will break, right? Yeah, this will break. This will break. I mean, I can straighten it again, right? But it is really a different shape now. But I think I like way more the proportion between this and the top of the wing, right? So if you look at it now, apart from this at the front that we have to fix, but look at the proportion between the wing and the building, right? Look at it this way, which is basically 1 to 2 or something, and look at it like it was before, which is like this, is a completely different proportion. I think I like it less. I think here it really looks like the building is too high. Right? I don't know what you think, but... Bow. So I think, yeah, moving this down is a thing to do, but then we need to fix this part, because now this becomes completely fucked, right? And why it is fucked? I don't know. I mean, in theory, I selected that, right? In the... Oh, so it's only one vertex? It's only this thing here and here? Yeah, it's only one vertex at the front, because it's... So we can say go without without a Y. And we can make it straight again. Or nearly. Right? We can make it straight again. Was it better before, or I think it's similar. I mean, obviously before this was way taller, right? So it was looking more more vertical, right? It was looking more vertical. But I think it's okay. But now the proportion with the wings is more reasonable, I think. So there was my whole point. Trying to make it slightly more reasonable. I consider that at the moment, you know, we have a problem because this thing is, I don't know why it's done this way, but basically this roof is not touching, right? You see that this roof is not, right? I think it should be like this. I don't understand why. I don't understand why this roof should be not following the wing, right? I don't know if I want to go the full extent, but probably yes. I mean, why I should not? I think this wall thing needs to touch the wing. So basically this, right? Oops. I think this wall thing needs to touch the wing, which basically means that I have to rotate it based on this pivot or this pivot. Somehow rotate it on the Y. Whap. Why we are missing a vertex? Because we didn't take the outside. No, we didn't take the outside. Now here we have a major issue, right? And this major issue, we're gonna solve it by just moving it back. And I have no other way. So you may say, no, you are ruining the geometry. Well, I have no other way, boys. Also, that thing is not... I think I have to do this. Or wait, we can go back. Yeah, but I think we have to. I think we have to go. I think we have to touch the thing, right? Because otherwise, the problem is that the inside of the building then. The inside of the building start to come out because there is too much. Because also this one needs to bend. Which is annoying because it means they will bend on the inside, right? So if now on the inside you have a shelf, right, that is going vertically. And I've been in this place many times, and it's annoying, but this thing is already kind of half round, so I think we can survive. I think we can survive. Okay, so now at least, you know, this part of the roof is following better the outside wing. Well, not really yet, but not really fully. Maybe we can go even a bit more. I think like this is enough. I mean, it looks like he's touching it. He's not touching it, but it looks like he's touching it, and I think it's okay. Now this wing, I don't know why it's so squared, right? So I think we need more loops, right? We need a loop here, and we need a loop here or not? I mean, we don't really need a loop up there, but we need it at least. So yeah, probably if I want to do it dirty, you know, I can just cut off this piece, right? Basically, I take this and I cut it there, and that's enough. No! What do you mean? Okay. So this one, this one needs to go. This one will not be very easy to make it plan up, but yeah, something like that. Anyway, yeah, I think it was not too bad. Okay, so at least is a bit less square, right? Now I don't know if here we are trying to create a shape or not, because here it seems to be connected, right? While here, well, it is kind of connected, but not. No, doing damages. Let's leave it as it is. Okay, at least this one is slightly less square, right? It's a bit more smooth. Okay, now I mean, this is easy to fix. We just go in. Let me see if there is another vertex. Yeah, there is another vertex actually. But anyway, there is an easy change. We just go in like that and forget about it. Okay. I mean, this door is also B square, eh? Should we make it a bit small, a bit smoother? I think the points were there are a bit. So if I move it on the known Y. It's already better. And yeah, I think that point was the critical one. I think it's already better. It's already a bit better. Okay, of this thing we need a door though, eh? We need a door. I don't know if I agree with this thing being so deep, but I think this has a modifier. It has a solidify modifier, and he has the thickness, right? Thickness is 0.5 at the moment. Let me try 0.4. See what happens. Yeah, it does it like that. I think I think this one became, when we scaled it up, like this border became too heavy. Yeah. I think like this is more reasonable. I think we have the same problem, by the way, on the wings, or no? But here there is no solidify. Okay, well. Okay, I think this one is not bad. Now, what do we have to do? We have to think what to do with this guy. What do we do with this guy? We just remove it, or because in theory the idea was that it was like a lantern holder, right? But I think in the original sketch it became something else. I don't know, it became like a, yeah, you see, it became like a decoration, but I don't understand what is it. If it's a flame, right? It looks like a flame, but I think I don't want to have a flame there. I think I prefer to have like a lantern holder that is coming out and is like in the shape of a horn, like we did for the other houses, right? So here we had something like this, which I think in this case doesn't really fit. I mean, it fits here, but I think here will not really fit. Wow. I mean, My idea was I don't even know. I don't even know what my idea was, actually. No, there is the song. There would be copyright strike. I don't know why Plants vs Zombies is copyright strike all the time. Pity. Very nice song. I have to remove it. So I think the idea was to have a kind of I think it looks a bit weird. But this flaming dick, I think I don't want it. I mean, we can give up the idea of we can give up the idea the more I see it, the more I don't like it. But anyway, fine. Maybe a bit better like this. Yes. Well, I mean, the position is a bit weird, right? I mean, basically here there will be a lantern, right? There will be a chain going down and a lantern to light the front of the house, right? With night vision, the Diaboli would not need so much lanterns. Well, yeah, but I think they see. I mean, you have night vision, yes, but you don't want to use night vision all the time, right? Night vision, I think, is like looking in the dim light, I mean, looking in the shadow. So I mean, you can use night vision, but you don't really see the colors, you know, properly. You don't see. So some shades you are like missing. So I think that even the people that have infravision and night vision still prefer the normal light. So I don't think they activate night vision all the time, right? So that I think they prefer to see the colors, right? So if this thing is red or yellow or whatever. And so I think a lantern will anyway be appreciated, even by the races that have infravision and night vision. I think light is always something nice, you know, something that brings confidence and joy and, I mean, makes things look more proper, right? I mean, bats may not have the same idea, right? If you are a bat in a cave, right? You probably disagree with what I just said, but apart from this, guys, I think light is anyway better. The only thing that I don't like of this is that this is the typical Dermorian shape. I really don't like the fact that it is the typical Dermorian shape because it looks like a tree. It looks like a tree branch, right? So Dermorians are doing lanterns exactly like that. And I dislike the fact that in the Diaboli building we have something that looks like a Dermorian lantern holder. I really dislike it, but I don't know how to do it differently, right? I don't know how to do it differently. Yeah, there is this flames idea, but I don't like the flames idea. I think with all the volcanoes and eruptions and fire and destruction that Diaboli had, for sure they don't want to have a flame on top of their house. I mean, I'm pretty sure they hate it. Unfortunately, here the artist decided that, you know. I mean, if it's shaped like a tail, yes. Yeah, exactly, because this in theory is a tail-like. We have it. Okay. Okay, so the idea was that that was a tail. Was it? A tail. A tail. A tail. But a Diaboli tail, I mean, we never had Diaboli tails, but some Diaboli have tails. Unfortunately, in our right, it's really like a devil tail, like it is a triangle. You'd say there's one, maybe it's not very easy to see because it'd be small, but you know. Which I like and don't like because is a bit too devil-like, right? And yes, in the future you will be able to customize your character, your Diabolic character with horns, with no horns, maybe with one horn at the center. One horn at the center could be interesting. With tail, no tail. Yeah. Like a tail. Like a tail. But like a tail, bro, it becomes... I mean, I can have it stylized, right? So I can have... I don't know, we are inventing here, guys, huh? We are inventing. I mean, I can have... I can have... I can have... I can have... No, but in So I go back to the... I go back to what? I go back to flat. I go flat, like a scorpion tail. Maybe. Maybe. It's not... It's not too bad. With a sting. No? I don't know. Like a sting. No. Like a tail. The Diablo has flame armor. No, I don't think it's flame. I think it's spikes. I'm not sure because this is the only drawing that we have, right? This is the only drawing that we have. But I think these are metal spikes. I think. I think a tail, I can understand it more. Or anyway, a triangle, right? A triangle, not like it was before. I think before it was too elvish. It looked like a branch of a tree, or like a, you know, because we have a lot of elves shapes, and one of the elf shapes is exactly that. One of the elf shapes. No, not from here. Not from here. But anyway, I mean, believe me. Believe me! And my... Dark Reader fucking up. Okay. This, this, but even more this. These lamps. You see these lamps? Maybe you never seen them, huh? There's a lot of stuff that you never seen that we have. These lamps, right? They look like tentacles or they look like vines, right? They look like branches and vines. And I think I want to leave that feeling to the... Yeah, this thing is a bit weird. I think we would never have it. But anyway. Now the problem is just the beginning. I think I like this, but I don't know if I like this. I mean, it's okay, but again, it's a bit of a tentacle again, right? Come on, delete that thing, please. No. I did it wrong 4 times. Nah. I mean, at that point, you just can't just hang it here, right? I mean, if you have to do it this way, at that point, just hang it. I don't know. I don't find a way. I don't find a way. I don't find a way to create a lantern holder for these guys. I don't understand what I have to do. I don't understand what I have to do. I mean, I can't just give up and say fuck it, right? But it's a pity, though. It's a bit of a pity. We are back in Tentacle Land. We are back in Tentacle Land. I mean, it looks always out of place. Whatever I do, it looks a bit out of place. I mean, this I think is already better, right, than previous. But if I have to say that I like it, probably not really. Probably... If I have to say that I like it, Do you have any idea, guys? That Diablo has a flame armor. That's what you said. Do you have any ideas? I mean, is there any shape? Should just remove it, or should I use any of the shape that I tried? In theory, this should be a lantern holder, right? And we want to have it in pretty much every house. But I don't understand how I have to make it, right? I don't understand what is the shape that we may like. Right? I don't understand what is a shape that we may like as a candle, a lantern, as a lantern holder, right? I don't understand. I don't understand. Should I make it coming from the side or what? I think I like the triangle idea, right? But should it be like coming from two threads on the side like that and connect? Or should it be a circle with another circle? A circle with another circle. A circle with another circle is not too bad. I would like to be both in this world. Maybe there will be a craftsman that would make the lanterns and holders. What do you mean? Every race? Yeah. I mean, no. In this case, it comes with the house, right? It comes with the house. So you buy the house. There is also the lantern, but yeah, there is a guy making them for sure. No, I mean, that's the holder, and then there will be, I mean, you understand the point, right? So that is the holder, right? That is the holder. And then there will be a lantern here, okay? There will be a chain that goes down, a lantern of whatever kind that we will define one day, right? Well, no, it's a bit, okay, right? So I'm trying to design only the holder, and then lanterns, we have lanterns, we can put other lanterns for now. But I'm trying to design the holder, so the arm that keeps the lantern from the house. Because you can change the lantern, you can have different type of lanterns maybe, but the holder is really part of the house, and so I think it should be decided, styled with the house. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do. I don't know. What do you think? Do you have any ideas? Do you have any ideas? Do you have any ideas, my friend? Do you have any ideas? What? That's the axe, my friend. I mean, I can make something like this, right? It is actually helping the vertical. No. I mean, it can be connected to that, but still, we don't understand how this thing is. We don't understand if we want it flat, we want it not flat, we want it round. If we want it we want a triangle. We don't want a triangle. We want it square. We want it round. We want it circle. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not finding an idea that I like. And that's a problem. And that's a problem. I think for lack of better solutions, I will probably leave it like this. Just because I don't know how to do it differently at the moment. I mean, it looks a bit weird. Why you guys are not giving me any ideas? I mean, you should at least tell me something like delete it, right? Or make it different. Anyway. Okay, we just leave it like that. I mean, I don't dislike it, but I mean, like from here it looks nice. Okay, if I look at it from the top, I think is fine. This shape is kind of star shaped. I don't know. I think it's okay. But then when I look at it from here with this weird connection with the wall, right? It's like, what the fuck did they build here? See you, monkey, or M96. See you. Okay, so we have to move on. So let's say that this is done, right? Let's say that this house is done. Do we need a door? Yes, we need a door. Unfortunately, the door that we had for the other building is not really matching, right? Because this door is a different, completely different shape. So it's not like a Egyptian mummy coffin. Egyptian mummy coffin. Interesting. Egyptian mummy coffin. Yeah, exactly. It's not like an Egyptian mummy coffin shape. No, it's not really, but kind of close, huh? Kind of close, but anyway, but it's another shape. Now, I think this one is big enough to be two pieces, right? I think so. I think this thing would be two doors, right? Two sides, a door. I mean, like a gate with two sides, no? I think so. So to make the door, we pretty much have only one way. We have to start from the door, right? Then we have to Then we have to do this. Then we have to put that at 0. Then we need to make something like this. No. Okay. Then we need to do this. And then we have to delete all this. I don't know if there was a better way, but this way may work, right? Then what? Then we have to scale everything on the Y. Without exaggerating, but something like that. Yeah, and this will be the door. And then we will split it, but we will split it in 2 pieces. So there will be 2 sides. Yeah. Two sides of the door. I mean, so in theory we need to do that, huh? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Because it has to be 2-sided, huh? Yes. Yeah, fucked up. And yeah. So now is a real 2-sided. The split in the middle is not there because this thing is mirrored at the moment, right? But I would like to keep it mirrored until we are really, you know, final with the design. So this will open in the middle. Somehow. And fine. I mean, it cannot be that tall because cannot be that tall because it's going inside the floor, right? So it should be more like this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what else we want to do on this model? Is it done? I think it is done. I mean, basically what we did, just to summarize what we did in the last hour or so, we increased the sides on this on the Y. We increased the sides a bit on the X, and we scaled the whole model up. We lowered the roof to have a better proportion with the 2 wings. We increased the resolution of the wings. We straightened again the roof, the front roof. We created this weird lantern holder, and we You know what I'm thinking? That maybe in this place, instead of doing that, there could be 2 lantern holders on the side here on the columns. But anyway, I don't want to change it now, but I think it's a good idea. And then we made the door. Okay? So I think that this is, to me, this can be textured now. I think this thing is final. So there is medium size public, right? Medium size public. I mean, it's called luxury, but is wrong, because luxury is the other guy. I will just rename everything, so it will be a bit easier. Even if at the end will become one model only, but GG. No! When you Control C instead of Control V. Okay. Okay. I think that is to me it is done. Do you like it or not? Do you like it as a potential building? Okay. Now we have the fourth one and last one, right? Fourth and last one, which is this. And oh my god, the sides, bro. Okay, the sides is completely fucked. Like a million. Because look at the sides of the character. So this thing needs to scale. This thing needs to scale really much. Uh-oh. 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 I think this becomes like a stadium. I think this becomes, boys, super big. Oh my god. I think the doors are too small. I think we need to increase the door size. I mean, I cannot make it. I mean, you see the problem, right? If I make the doors to be the size of this character, right? If I make the doors to be the size of this character, which is this building becomes like 50 meters high, right? Let me check these sizes that we had. Let me check the sizes that we had. Well, actually, if you look at this guy, right? If you look at this guy, look at the door is a bit smaller than the guy, unfortunately, but anyway. So this building is how many times this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's like 18 meters. It's like 20 meters, let's say 19 meters. It's like 19 meters. But I think at the moment this thing is... Huh. 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 Look at that. Exactly 20 meters. Isn't it a bit too big? I mean, yeah, bro, but it's insanely big. I mean, we can reduce the vertically, right? We can reduce it vertically, but I think reducing it vertically will completely crash the beauty of the building, right? So if I go and I because in reality the vertical we are not gonna use it unless we have multiple floors, but if I squeeze it, I mean obviously squeezing it is not a good idea, right? Squeezing it is not a good idea. But just to try 1 second, okay? I could make it like this. Well, I would say that the design is not really that different, right? I mean, it still keeps kind of his design. This is not a house, there is a public building. So public building, this one can be like an arena, right? Where people go and fight or something. There is an arena, it's not a house. I mean, I am kind of surprised that if I squeeze it down like I did, it's not really losing much of the original beauty. A public building with multiple sections, yes. Well, I mean, there is not an insane amount of space, but... I mean, the decision to squeeze it or not is a hard one. It's really a hard one. It's really hard one because I mean, we can also leave it like this, but this will be insanely big, right? I mean, it's 20 meters. 20 meters, you know, in medieval times. So 20 meters, how tall is our temple, the main temple? I don't know, but I think it's less than this. I think if you scale the center, you have to scale these ones, otherwise the whole design goes to shit. I am tempted to do it this way. So to scale it down by, I mean, I didn't scale it down by much, right? But now it is 16 meters instead of 20. When I play, usually I have big problem how the camera acts inside small buildings. Yes, small buildings are the problem for the camera. They are. Yeah, that I agree. That I agree. The more, like for example, if you look at our main city tavern, that is very, very. It's very hard to navigate. It's very hard to navigate. So you really have hard time. So that's too small. In theory, you know, it is. If you look at the sides, it is kind of correct, right? The sides, it is kind of correct, but one thing is navigating as a human, right, inside a real building, and another thing is to navigate in a video game with a camera, you know, this behind you, right? So because we navigate first person all the time in real life, right? And while in a video game you have this third person all the time, right? And the third person is really messing up. I know. If you why if I change this, I change that as well. Uh-oh, they are copies of each other. No, what do you mean? Are you serious? Yes, they are copy. They are copy, or they are arrays, or what? Is this an array of something? I don't understand why when I change this, I'm also changing that, right? This object has no mirror, and he only has auto smooth as modifier, so it doesn't look like it's an array unless he's taking it from the name, but I don't think so. What is this symbol? Another object has this shared in edit mode. Yeah, they have a shared something. They have a shared something. Interesting. How do you remove that? What is this sharing thingy? I mean, I only see this auto smooth, right? That I can't remove. Make object data single use. Yeah, you see that there is a display modify in edit mode. It seems that the auto smooth is in common. Make object single user. Yeah, so now I change it. Okay. I think the two sides are fine. Because if I change it here, I change it on the other side and they are identical, so I think it's fine. Okay. I don't understand why this one is so down and but are these doors smaller than that one? No! So the character will not fit into this door. No! Well, at the limit. At the limit. Why these doors on the side are smaller? I don't understand. Fuck it. Arrgh. The problem is that these ones are one piece, so if I... Are they shared with that one or no? Let me see. Oh fuck, they are shared with this in the middle as well. Okay, now it's shared only with the one on the side, right? Now we cannot have doors so small because then we have other problems, right? We cannot have doors that are so small. There's no way. There is no way. This is asking for trouble. This is asking for trouble. So even if here it becomes a slightly different shape, but it must be. And I think this border at the bottom is always a bad idea, because when you have these borders at the bottom, you are always like stepping into it, right? Even if it looks like here the door. No, the door seems to be full or not. I mean, we can have a bit of a border, but it should be very, 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 very small, right? Should I do it this way, or is it a bad idea? Is it a bad idea? Because we also have the inside, or... I think it's a kind of a bad idea. So basically this piece, right, we can extruding it was not a great idea. Definitely. But yeah, this is pretty much what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Is it? Probably. How is it possible here we have a vertex, but this is not split? It's kind of strange, right? Come on. I know you're there. Come on. So obviously now we didn't do it on the other side, huh? We didn't do this on the other side, 100%. This one we can make it, you know, just a very small step. This can be a small step, and so in the overall thing, right? Yeah, it's a very small step, so we don't have, so we can go through the door fairly easy. Now, I think the view of the door is okay, but I don't think I did. Yes, I did, because it was moving. Nice. Yeah, because this part is mirrored. Okay, so we did it. Okay, so the doors now are all good. I don't know the one at the back. But basically we are keeping it very tall, right? This thing remains very tall, but slightly more reasonable. So now it's like 16 meters, which is still huge. Let me check this back door. Yeah, the back door is okay. Consider this is already the tallest character in the game, so there is again this fucking thing. You see this? I really don't like it. I think these steps are super bad. They are just designed to make you go crazy. So I have to do the same thing that I did on the other side. Which is basically this, and then what I did an extrude on the Z, right? I did an extrude on the Z, but then the extrude on the Z is generating a number of wrong faces like this one that we have to clean up somehow, and then we have to recreate this face at the bottom, right? The face at the back is good, and then we have the problem of this, but this we can fix it as well. Okay. we create this space. Okay, so now we are okay. Now it's good. Now it's good. Now we have the yeah. You will not see this because there is the door in front, right? Yeah. But at least now you have a reasonably small stack. I'm just going to do this place. The inside here. I think it's good. I think one of the problem I see is the resolution of this, right? I think here we have too little resolution. It's too square. This part is too square. This part is too square. I think we have to, yeah, we have to smooth it here, here, and here. And here maybe. I think it's too square. I think we need to add a loop. I don't know also why this thing is bent to the outside, right? This looks like it is. It can all look like, but it's not. So I think we need to add a new loop here. Well, I don't know about the bottom. Well, we can do it and then we can dissolve the vertices, I guess. Because we don't need it there, but I think we need it here, we need it here. I never understand when you do this, it is actually... But yeah, basically this is now... This and this, we want to scale on that direction without scaling the Z. So it becomes slightly more round. I think here as well. And here as well. Why if you are trying to do a loop here is going to Jesus? Can I break the loop here somehow? How do I break it? I think I can break it by splitting this. If I split that, yeah, exactly. And I think also the top I don't need it, right? Also this top I don't need it. So probably if I split this directly here, then my loop becomes only... I thought that here there is a weird... Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now, now scaling this is basically impossible. But well, I mean, this scale must be. Yeah. Okay, I think it's slightly more round now. It's not fantastic more round, but probably. Yeah. Also because the building is huge, so I think it deserves a bit of fun as well. Okay, I think we made it decent. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we are. I think we are good, boys. What do you think? Should we leave it like that? Is it done? I mean, apart from the inside, because the inside. Do we need to smooth? Ouch! My arm. I pushed on the arm like. Trying to go up. I should not do it. I mean, should we cut it off more here, make it more round, or what? We can, because here it is a bit rough, huh? What do we do? We have to scale based on this. We have to scale based on that. Is the is the door, right? This is the door, right? Yeah, it is the door. So the door, I think the door we need to cut as well. I mean, if we cut there, we have to cut here. Otherwise, the door will not be. Is it better? Well, yeah, it is a bit better. Still here is super square, right? We add another round here. Another round there. And scale is in the X. I mean, they are kind of small adjustments, but they make a difference, I think. Okay, now the problem is that we have the same issue with this doors. Because now I split that one, but I didn't split. Now this ones are smaller. Maybe it's less evident. No, it's not. It's evident exactly the same. It's exactly the same. So from here to here, yeah. I think it's likely better. Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, I think it's better. Okay, so we fix that. We fix this. These two things are ending a bit in a weird position. No? They're not really ending where they should. No, no, no. But no one will look there. You know what is the problem here is that how can this thing stay up, right, without some beams between them? But I think if I put a beam, I mean, do we want to have a beam that goes like from here to all the tips, or do you think it will ruin the shape? Like if I take, let's see. Like if I take this part, and now in theory it should be a rope, no, it should be a, but we can also make it like a beam. But the question is, do you think we should have? Do you think we should have a beam? Local is not local. I cannot go. Wait, I can do a trick. I can do this and do normal. Yes. No. Yes. Yeah, the question is, do you think we can? Do you think we should add a beam that is basically keeping these wings connected, or not? The microphone got messed up again. Okay, wait. I can't fix it. I can't fix it. Is it better now? Is it better or not? So do you think we should have like beams that are connecting, just to make it more reasonable from the architectural point of view, right? So that like that these things are not falling down. I mean, it may ruin a bit the design, but I think at the end is making it more solid, no? No. Interesting that it's not exactly the same. But fine, I mean, who cares? Who cares? I don't know, I'm thinking. I'm thinking if it makes sense or it makes no sense. If it gives it a sense of, oh, this thing is real, right? Just because it's actually built in a way that it kind of makes sense. Now this one is very weird. This one is very weird. So probably this one should be actually different. Should actually probably go from here to there. Probably. Like what? Like this? Possible. Like that. I don't know why I didn't mirror this. Shit. I should have. But anyway, it's fine. I can move it. No. 180. No. No, nothing works. Okay. There's none of those. None of those rotations. I think it makes it look more real to me. With the only difference that maybe I would do this too. Instead, this ones, instead of going to the top, it can go to the middle, so it's horizontal like this too. And I think we'll make it look more organic. So like we don't do these two at the top, but we do another one like this, right? And we move it here. And we oh my god. And we put it from there to the thingy. No? Maybe it is better. Well, now it's not correct, but you get the idea, right? So maybe instead of the one at the top, we do two like this. We do 1, 2, 3, and 4 instead of these ones, right? Or not? Minus K? What do you mean minus K? Yeah, I like the ropes. It does more physical realism. It makes more believable. Okay. Yeah, I think so as well. It could also be seen like a mechanism that could open the sails for venting fresh air or cooling. Cooling or cooling? Cooling, okay. Yeah, I think it makes it more yeah, believable. I agree. I don't know if the section of this thing should be bigger than that, but I think if we make it much bigger, it will probably ruin the design. I mean, we could, right, scale it and see what happens, but like if I scale local on the non-Z, I scale local on the non-Z. Oh, fuck. No. I scale normal. No, normal is a mess. No, it's impossible. I scale local. No, local doesn't work. No, GG. I cannot do it. No, I cannot. Fuck. I cannot do it. I have to scale each one and then shrink it. But I think if he's that big now, imagine that is that is not. I think that seems to be. I like it the way they are now. I think that like if they are ropes, I mean my metal things, right? And they don't ruin the design. Yeah. I think it's good. Now, do we have an inside of this thing? I think we do. What happened here? Why this thing is broken? Uh-oh. Oh fuck. Oh no. What happened? It's easy, it's easy. Just that this didn't go. So this need to go there except Z, right? So we have to G snap, not Z. Okay. Did it happen also on the other side? No. Okay. So if you look at the inside for a second, right? Now the inside I think is just a giant nothingness, yeah. I mean, I think at the end it's not that big inside. I mean, it looks big, but it's not. It looks big from the outside, but I think it's okay. We cannot do more than this. I think it's good. Where is our male guy? Let's put this guy inside and see what happens. How many of these guys will fit into... how many of these guys will fit into this building? I mean, it's big enough, right? It's big enough. Maybe we can even have a second floor, so... I think it's reasonable. Yeah, I think there is space for quite some people. So I think it's okay. Yeah. Okay, should we call it done? Didn't we fix the entrance with the border? What? We didn't do it here? I'm sure I did it. I know I did it on the back. Ah, we didn't do it on the front. Oh no. So we did it on the side and we did it on the back, but we didn't do it on the front. No. So we have to do it, because this thing is annoying if it's not done the proper way, So we have to do it. Yeah, I think so. So we use the same technique. And now we learned how to do it, right? Can I have only my guy instead of everything? Thank you. Yeah, when you know how to do things, is like 10 times faster, right? Okay. Okay, so we have the same now step here, right? Now the door, the door will be a bit fake in the sense that the door will not do this step, obviously, right? But we don't care. Well, actually, the step is inside the hinge, right? So I think we are good. Yeah, the step is inside, so the door can work perfectly at the same height. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, so we improved a bit, you know, we improved a bit the geometry. We added this support beams. We made it slightly smaller, so preserving the shape, but still making it a bit shorter. We fixed the doors, we fixed the bottom, we added some more detail to the doors, we added the steps. I think overall it's good. I think it's final, boys. At least the outside is final. I think it's final. I think it's final. So now is the time to try to put everything together. And build a village. No? And build a village. What the fuck? It doesn't copy the... It doesn't copy the... No! What do you mean? It doesn't copy the group. Fuck, it doesn't. Okay, so we are not gonna save. We're just gonna yeah, I think we saved already 20 times, right? So I don't have to save again. So remind me, we should not save, and we do this, and we just merge it into a single object, and then we merge this into a single object, right? Which anyway I think is a good idea, but so it is body 1, body 2. We copy this and we put it in this new empty thing. And I'm not gonna save. No, I'm not gonna save. No. What do you mean? Because it's the mirror. We didn't have the problem here, or maybe we didn't see it actually. No, here it seems to work fine. Okay, anyway. We have a mirror. We can just, because probably the mirror is not exactly the mirror, I don't know. I will apply everything, right? We'll apply. Oh my god. Why life is so hard. Time is at midnight. Exactly the right time. Apply. I hope the geometry is not changing. Okay, now can I? Yes. No, I can. Okay, so this one we put it in. So we can also compare a bit the sizes, right? The size of everything, but I think the size of everything will be actually correct. I have the feeling that... Oh my god. Because I think I know why. Because the lantern holder is not mirrored, and so it's copying the non-mirror to it. I see. No, but it fucked up completely because it didn't do the border. No. Okay, so we have to remember that before doing this we need to apply. Or we can just export FBX and re-import, probably this is the easiest. But anyway. Apply. Control A, okay, Control A. Okay, now this thing seems to be one block, right? Okay, looks, it didn't break it. No, I think it did. No, it didn't. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, so I don't know, it looks a bit, I don't know, without contrast, but I mean, I don't know, I was looking better before. But fine. Okay, so here we have all the buildings, right? And we also have our guy. We also have our guy. So let's say that in the middle of the city, there is this huge building, right? That is like the middle of everything. Why this became a butt? Or even worse, the vagina? Why? Why the... Much better. Oh, here... because they was muted differently. Okay, we will have to do a bit of work, right? But it's fine. I mean, yeah, this piece was muted, I think, differently than that, but fine, who cares? For now, live with the... I don't know, I was looking weird. I don't know, it was me, maybe it was just me. So this large building, there is medium building, and this is the common house, and this is the luxury house. Luxury, huh? Luxury. Remember me that I should not save. I think I copied in the wrong place, but anyway, fine. Oh my god, this thing is huge. If we fucked up the proportions, is a big problem, huh? Oh my god. No, I think it's okay. I mean, I was expecting this building to be bigger, actually. But I think it's fine. I mean, this common house is big anyway. This, in theory, is the smallest house, right? In theory. But in practice, you know? I mean, if you look at it from the top, obviously it is, right? It's like you can fit probably 6 of them into this thing, right? But in terms of height, it's still very, very proud, right? Still very proud. You know what is the funny thing? Is that the door is on this side now. So if we want have like a road here, right? The door needs to be this side. So this thing will be to the outside, right? Which I don't know if it's the way I was thinking, but fine. So the question is, do you think that now we have enough pieces to make a village, or not? I don't know if I want to have it exactly. And boom. Oh wow. I mean, it looks a bit. I mean, this thing is dominating in the middle. I mean, it's dominating like a boss. It's like, this is my village. All of you on the side are just little peons. This is my village. But no, now that I look at it, it is big. And then you can imagine, you know, that there will be some land, right? So maybe this will be slightly higher, right? Slightly higher on a hill. This will be slightly lower. There will be a road. There will be many trees, right? Many trees, some fences, some rocks, some whatever. Yeah, fences and streets, and so it will not really be, you know, so square, but. So if I do a village like that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces. I mean, in theory, it should be double of this, right? But I think it would be a good start. I think it will be a good start. Whip. Whip. I think I fucked up something here. Do you think it can be a village, this thing, or we need more elements, right? I don't know. Anyway, I need to go. Anyway, I need to go. I mean, I'm thinking if we need a smaller one, like a hut, right? I don't have to save. I have to save nothing, huh? I have to save nothing. So I'm thinking if we need something that is like half of this, with maybe not even a sail, or yes, I don't know. I cannot do it. Fuck. Why all this thing is still mirrored? Shit, go away, mirror. Go away. I don't want you anymore. What I'm saying is... I mean, now I'm gonna do it brutally. Obviously, it will not be like this, right? But... just to give you a sense of what I mean. Oh, Fallout music. I mean, it will be a bit of work, obviously. I mean, like this probably doesn't give the idea, right? But Yeah, but what I mean is something that is come on, go there. Okay, you don't want to. I mean, something that is like one by one. I don't know, like you know, like a busy city house where you pay the rent like if it's a big house, but in reality it's a shitty house. Okay, I mean, yeah, but yeah, you get the idea, right? So like a mini, like a mini, like a mini. And this one maybe is closed, right? You cannot go in. Like a mini house. Because I think a mini now here I mean here there is space probably only for a table and not even a bed, right? So that's the bit of the by the idea here would be that this may give a bit of a additional variation, right? It looks like a scarab. I think we need it. I think we need it. I just don't know if it should be that small, but I think we need it. I think we kind of need it, boys. I don't know if I want to use exactly this one, but this mini thingy. I mean, I really butchered it. But if we don't have to open the inside, right? If this thing is completely closed, I think we can also have it a bit broken. A few tarp ones, imagine little market stand. Yeah, we can have market stand. We have market stand. Maybe just the three. Wait, what did you say? Definitely a good start. No, wait, you said more stuff. Are the luxury one near the swimming pool and a mini golf? Yes. I mean, I have to take more organic building. It is a good start. Organic is a problem. For example, timber yard, woodcutter, tunnel, hunter lodges. Definitely a good start. Small villages, sure. It's just at the tree. Maybe just 3 small sets wrapped together like a cocoon. That's not a bad idea. But it's kind of expensive, and you cannot have the door. Like 3 sides and not 4. Yeah. But that's kind of expensive though, because he's I mean, you are building all this thing for little space. I don't know. Maybe if you tap like 1. No, you lost 1,400. Okay, I have to go. We will think about this, okay? We will think about this. I don't know if I want to save it, because somehow it came out something, right? I don't know if I want to save it, actually. I can copy, I can reopen, without saving, we can reopen the previous. Without saving, right? Because we said no save, otherwise it becomes a mess. And I think I can copy inside of this and see... And we call it mini, right? And we see what we can do. I mean, I will have to see how big this is compared to the male guy, to the character, because I feel that it may be impossible to live in this place, right? Because it's too small. Well, actually, well, I think a table and 2 chairs and a shelf may still fit into this. Considering that you will have the table pretty much close to the door, but you see the door, you see the size of this guy, right? If I rotate him on the what? If I rotate him on the X90, no, what happened? If I rotate him on the X90, so that is like, yeah, he's like on the ground, like, so if you think that he has his bed here, and he has a table, 2 chairs, and a shelf, yeah, I think he can live into this. I think he can. So I think we need a mini. I think we need this mini. Okay, I will do it. I will do it, boys! Have a good night. Have a good night. Tomorrow I will be here. Bye-bye. Bye.